Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris with MyCrystalCuriosities, and today we are on day 5, episode 12 already of our Chakra Week episode. So today it's going to be all about the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is actually located in the third cervical vertebrae. It's right between the collarbone and, of course, the larynx in the neck. So it's going to be right around this area. The throat chakra begins what we call our upper chakras. Remember, we talked yesterday about the heart chakra being right in the middle of the lower body chakras. And now this throat chakra is going to begin the upwards ascendance, if you will, to awareness. So it is identified vibrationally as turquoise or light blue. So here's my color therapy for the day. And this is the chakra of speech and expression. It relates to the element of ether. Now, ether, not the chemical, but we're talking ether being the area way above the clouds. And this is actually where gases and smoke get dispersed from planet Earth. So this goes beyond air, which yesterday we talked about air a little bit connected with the heart chakra, but this one goes a little bit above. So ether connects here, and it also resonates and connects with planet Mercury. So this chakra is all about self-expression, communication, and will. The anatomical connections of the throat chakra include the respiratory system, the thyroid, the ears, sinus, and cervical ganglia nerves. So that's going to be all right through in here as well. Anyone with issues in these areas may want to consider raising their vibration in this particular chakra. So individuals who have unbalance in this chakra, they may tend to be full of diffused energies. They're going to be very, overly optimistic. They will be exaggerating all issues. They're going to use words and actions that actually hurt people. Poor communicators. They often are depressed and are not finding any joy in their life. So unfortunately, if this is something that sounds or is resonating with you or someone you know, this may be the chakra of focus. So a balanced throat chakra is going to look, it's very simple. We like to use our voices to praise others and lift others. Singing, speaking our truth, as long as it's in a constructive, confident, and positive way. We all know those folks who say, well, I only speak the truth. But many times what's coming out is not very nice. It's not constructive. And really it gets down to the old saying that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, because it really does not do anybody any good to throw out negativity about somebody else. It is going to end up being a karmic. It's going to come back at you for sure. So people who do have that high opinion about themselves, who feel that, well, I'm going to speak the truth, that would be what I would call an overactive throat chakra, and it needs to be slightly diffused. That energy needs to be pulled back, and there are ways to do that. But in achieving balance of the throat chakra, we need to raise our vibration, just like in anything else. And a couple of the modalities, of course, I'm going to go straight into crystal healing. First and foremost, the one crystal that always comes up for the throat is blue lace agate. And I do have some pieces here that I want to show you. Relatively small, but the blue lace agate, as you can see, very beautiful, very tranquil, and you can always identify agate with all those beautiful little banded stripes in there. So that is blue lace agate. The next one on the list is turquoise, and many of you may have turquoise jewelry. This would be great to use. This is just a little piece of turquoise here that I have. I also have a nice little chunk of turquoise that is still kind of stuck in the matrix when it was pulled out of the mine. So kind of fun there. Next on the list, we do have kyanite, which is really, it's kind of looks like a shale where it can kind of piece apart there. But kyanite's great to use. Also, a favorite is aquamarine. This is going to bring in a real calmingness to the throat. So great for to not only stimulate, but bring, like today as an example, I'm struggling a little bit. I think all those high winds with allergies coming in. So I need to sit down and really focus on some of these crystals. Also blue quartz, which is a great crystal as well. I always love using quartz because they are what I call the turbo chargers. They really kind of amp up those crystal energies. So aromatherapy, and of course crystals, that's just to name a few. There's plenty of others. But in aromatherapy world, lavender, eucalyptus, Roman chamomile, rosemary, thyme, and sage are all great oils that are very beneficial to calm the sinuses right through here. And then what that's going to do is calm the throat chakra. And they all do have sedative qualities. So that kind of helps bring calmness to that area. So, of course, using these oils in diffusers or during therapeutic massage or spa bath is always a great way to bring calmness or to activate those chakras. So yoga and meditation, and again, I will post some affirmations to promote the feelings, if you will, of the throat chakra, and that's really going to come through with, I speak kindly, I communicate well, those kinds of things that are all going to work in, and we'll post some for you. Herbs, chickweed, magnolia bark, marshmallow is actually a plant, help to soften the overactive throat chakra. And you can use these herbs in teas or even steam inhalation, and they are extremely beneficial for this particular chakra. Creating an altar, we're going to finish off here. Also using a very light blue tapestry. We've talked about altars so far all week long, so I think by now you know what that is. But bringing in soft candles, it's bringing in your favorite crystals, your oils or herbs. In this case, I like to also bring in my favorite quotes or book or my musical choices, because these all symbolize communication. And we really want to make sure that, as you pass by your altar, that you're seeing it, that you stop and think about that. It's all about communication and how we communicate with others. So we really want to make sure that's in check. So remember, as I've said as well, and I'm going to say it again, anytime it comes to healing, it's all about setting that intention. So hope this helps, guys. Make it a great day, and we will be back with you shortly.